Because I've been thinking a lot about this, and I know it's going to be controversial, but I'm actually rooting for Latinas and Latinos who voted for Trump. I really am. I really hope that they get everything that they voted for, and I hope that they never forget who they voted for. So when they're waving goodbye to their undocumented partner because they got deported back, I want them to remember who they voted for. When their abuelita needs life-saving care, but there is no Medicaid because it's been slashed to the bone, I want them to remember who they voted for. When they watch their nieces and nephews struggle because birthright citizenship is gone and all of a sudden their family isn't welcome, I want them to remember who they voted for. When they have a child with special needs but there's no funding, no resources, no Department of Education, I want them to remember who they voted for. When all of a sudden their family's neighborhood is targeted with more policing instead of community support, I want them to remember who they voted for. When there's no money for your family but a whole bunch for billionaires, I want them to remember who they voted for. When environmental protections vanish and the air is so disgustingly polluted that their kids develop asthma or something similar, I want them to remember who they voted for. When discrimination increases and they are harassed incessantly because they will never be white, I want them to remember who they voted for. Call me petty, but sometimes getting exactly what you voted for is the only way to understand.
Oh, you can't just blame Latino voters. Like, yes, the fuck I can, and I say that with my immigrant-ass passport, okay? Yes, you can blame the campaign. Yes, you can blame the party. But at the end of the day, there's this little thing called personal accountability. In 2016, I was a little bit more lenient because, okay, people just don't know. They don't understand the consequences. But we lived through that presidency. What I'm hearing now, even from immigrants, undocumented immigrants, because yes, if you have TPS, if you had DACA, you're still undocumented under federal law. Oh, it wasn't that bad under Trump. Oh, Trump's not gonna do anything. Oh, he didn't do anything last time. Oh, yes, he didn't. He tried. The only thing that stopped him was a full resistance movement that filed lawsuits for every single one of his executive orders. What really gets me is that a lot of people who have undocumented family or themselves are undocumented will ultimately need the help of other people who told y'all, don't let this man back in office. Relying on people like myself who have been doing immigration advocacy for years, it generally makes me not want to do this shit anymore. Like next year, a lot of us are going to be helping people that couldn't even help themselves by voting for their best interest. You know where gas really going to be cheap? In fucking Mexico. Yeah, it is.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. So in today's video, Latinos are angry with their fellow Latinos for voting for Trump, right? So a lot of them are coming out to say their mind out loud about how they forget so soon, what has happened in the past, and they're all surprised that Latinos can actually vote for Trump. How whenever these whole things start coming back at them, they should remember who they voted for and all of that. Just so many things they are all saying in the various videos. So let's go ahead, listen to these creators, then we'll come back and we'll talk more about it. But before then, let me know what you think in the comment section as you watch this video, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Do give this video a thumbs up as well. Let's go watch the videos then.
60% of Latinos voted for Trump in this election. And to think that my vote was going towards protecting my people. The fact that I was absolutely horrified at the thought of Trump becoming president because of the effects that it will have on our people. I voted for those Latinos that don't have a voice in this country. For the Latinos that are the backbone of this country and don't receive shit. I voted for the Latinos that have been nothing but good people in this country, paying taxes and have no criminal records, only to find out that it's our own people turning against us. I am truly disgusted.
To think that the top three people that delivered Trump his victory were white women, white men, which we all kind of expected, but Hispanic men, Latino men, like, I would have never in a million years expected that, especially when we think about our own history in this country. When we look at the deportation of millions of Mexicans in the 1930s with the Mexican repatriation, and a lot of them being Mexican Americans, knowing what happened to the braceros, the manual laborers who came to the U.S. to better the U.S.'s economy, the agriculture after World War II, how they were sanitized, and that influenced parts of the Holocaust. Just the historical racism, this amplified hatred towards our people, towards people that look like us, brown people. You would think that that would be enough to not allow your morality, to put someone in place that literally compromises the very existence of our people. A lot of those Latino men who voted for Trump knew what happened to their own community, a lot of which weren't immigrants, if we want to talk about how this is not about immigration but illegal immigration, if they knew about those parts of history, I think they would stand against someone like Trump. But because we don't know that or care to know that, we are so much closer to that happening again, to history repeating itself again. And it is just so heartbreaking that the reason why it might happen again isn't because of these unhinged white people. It's because of our own people. Think about that for a second. Our own people are the reason why there will be so much pain and suffering among our community. Like, that is gross. I guess if there's a silver lining, amigos, is that I'm just feeling so motivated and hungry to educate our people on dark chapters in history that we aren't aware of, a lot of which I still might not be aware of, but we're going to learn as we go, because it's so important that we are aware of what happened, aware of what's happening, so that this does not happen in another 4 years, that our communities aren't constantly under threat and danger and anxiety and fear because our very own people aren't aware of the capabilities of electing someone who is anti-immigration and honestly anti-brown, anti-anything but white.
White man, white woman, and Latino man handed Trump the presidency. So Latino men that voted for Trump, we gotta talk. If that man goes through with the promises that he's made, like mass deportations, like denaturalization, aggressive border policies, attacks on reproductive rights that could affect your mothers, sisters, and daughters, then I hope that you stand on business to support your family and the community that you claim, in the same way that you stood on business to support this man. That's it, that's my commentary. Y'all keep saying that familia is a core value for you, so stand on it and show up.
As a Latino, I've never been more embarrassed and more disappointed in the Latin community for even voting or thinking of voting for Trump. Voting against your own self-interest is counterproductive. It's insane to me. Like, y'all don't make no sense. What's not clicking? And let's be very serious. Latinos voted for Trump because they want to be as close to whiteness as possible. It's because they are anti-black. It's because of the internalized racism. It's because of the not even internalized, it's for the outward racism. That's really mainly what it was. And let's not forget the misogyny of it all. Let's not forget that, because one thing a Latina woman is gonna do is gonna put her man, her son, and any male figure in the Latin community up on a pedestal with ease. And that's exactly what the Latino men thrive on. The women always putting them up on a pedestal. And that's really the sad part about it, because there is no reason why they should have been voting for Trump at all. I'm disappointed today, and I'm just so
Here's a fact that's bringing me so much joy right now. So my father's Cuban, my mom's Mexican. Her mom came to this country not necessarily legally. She voted, though, for Donald Trump. A lot of my extended family on my mom's side voted for Donald Trump. So here's the deal. If I'm getting deported, guess what? You're coming with me. It's what you wanted. We're going to drain the swamp together. We're going to give you exactly what you voted for. When the ICE officials come for me, guess who's getting ratted out? Congratulations, and I can't wait for the family reunion in Tijuana. Mi gente, mwah, love your faces. See you in hell.
It seems that a lot of Latinos, especially their guys, voted for Trump, okay? And a lot of Latinos are not having it at all. And they're all trying to remind them what will happen, the after effect of what they have done, okay? Because I saw a list, I think white men, white women, then you saw Latino men, okay? And a lot of them are being disgusted by their, by their votes for casting votes for Trump. Some of them were expecting them to cast vote for Kamala, okay? And this is based on the announcement that Trump has already released, talking about the things he's going to do when he gets into office. He has always been consistent with some of these things, right? Anyway, so a lot of people are not happy with that, and Latinos are coming out for their brothers saying, if you voted for him, then you have done this, when I'm so disgusted about you and all of that. So anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, right? If you're Latino, let me know what you think about this whole thing. And even if you're not, just share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be here to read from you. And yeah, I just hope that maybe he gets a change of heart somehow he gets to find, reasons not to do some of the things that he has said he was going to do. Actually, he has done some consultation to see the ones that will really feed the country, to feed the people. Having the people in mind. I don't know, but well, let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I'll be here to read from you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please do want to subscribe to the channel and do give this video a thumbs up. Bye, guys.